Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Barony. That's right, I haven't forgotten about Barony. I know some of you have been waiting a little bit impatiently for me to come back to this, but I have a day job and a girlfriend and various other real-life commitments. I don't always have the free time, or indeed the energy, to sit down and record some gameplay and commentate at the same time. So, real life has been kind of getting in the way for the last couple of months or so, but I haven't forgotten. Barony is still going. Let's see if I can remember how to actually play it. Incidentally, sorry if you pick up any background noise. Seagulls or wind or rain or anything like that, because it's the middle of summer, so I have my windows open. It's incredibly hot, or at least what passes for incredibly hot in my part of the world. And I live on the coast, so, you know, birds and stuff. And apparently people driving up and down my little street again and again in large vans for no real reason. Anyway, let's press on. So I'll be male, because I'm male. And what shall we be? I mean, it never went that well before, even using beginner classes, and now I'm slightly out of practice. So I should probably just start off with the warrior, and then see how I go from there. Doesn't really matter which of these sort of species, I suppose, races of people you are, ethnicities. I'll be High Watch because it looks the most like me, and he's going to be called Alf. Oh yes, absolutely Alf. So, here we go. We don't need that book because that's just the background stuff. Let's grab a torch, and another torch. It feels a little bit jumpy. Did it always look like that? Okay. And then we'll head in here. Alright then. And down to the next floor. So. Oh, that's a bit smoother. I don't know why it was so sort of twitchy up on ground level. Alright then. I can hear rats. There's torchlight that way. I'm having trouble telling which direction the rat sounds are coming from. But there is a scroll. Let's read it here in this darkened corridor. Okay, well it's an identify. That was a bit of a waste of an identify scroll. I'd never have made that rookie mistake in WASHack. But that's fine, at least we know what it is. Don't really need a worker's journal, so let's just throw that on the floor. And you know what? I am actually going to get a torch out. I was in two minds about it. I don't want to attract attention, but it was getting a little tedious stumbling around in the dark. And there's the exit, so at least we know where to go when we want to make our escape. Could have done with that scroll of identify for the ring we just picked up, but never mind. It's done. Is that a torch? It is a torch. A serviceable torch. Not a good one, just serviceable. When you're dealing with an old-fashioned torch, which is, you know, a flaming rag wrapped around a stick, I'm not sure what makes it just serviceable. I mean, is it a poor quality stick? A flimsy rag? What is it? A not sufficiently combustible rag? Okay. Whoa, crap. Get back, get back. Okay. Yeah, that is the shield button. Although I'm not carrying a shield at the moment. Decrepit cloak. I'm not sure a cloak can really qualify as decrepit. I'm not actually criticising the game for these descriptions, by the way. It's just that kind of procedurally generated adjective, noun sort of description always amuses me in games. Decrepit cloak. I mean, I've never looked at a sort of ragged old garment, like a sweater or something that I need to throw out and gone, huh, that sweater's really decrepit. Don't want to wear that today. Swirly blue potion. It's tempting to drink it, but if roguelikes have taught me one thing, it's that I'm bad at roguelikes. If they've taught me two things, it's that I'm bad at roguelikes and you shouldn't just blindly drink potions. Something has seen me. I can tell by the dramatic sort of cymbal and hi-hat music. I've got the volume turned way down, so if that's not an accurate description of the music, you'll just have to live with it. Aha! I don't think you're the one, because you didn't seem to know I was there. Could take the helmet, could take the wizard's hat. Probably don't want to. Scroll. Scroll's fine. And another ring. Could do with identifying these things. I mean, there's a good chance that these rings are just items of jewellery and not anything particularly exciting. But they could be something particularly exciting. Okay, we feel wise, nimble and strong because we gained a level. Let's try reading this scroll. My iron spear vibrates. Apparently it's a scroll of spear vibration. Who doesn't want one of those? I feel like I'm still hearing the combat music, but maybe I'm not. Okay. I thought there might be a shop or something nearby, but there isn't. And another ring. All this jewellery. Apparently, we are raiding a Dungeon of Jewelers. Dungeon of Jewelers does sound like the sort of low-budget indie game that might pop up on Steam Greenlight these days. Dungeon of the Jewelers. Okay. Okay. Oh, there was a rock trap there at some point. Lucky I didn't set that off. I should probably look at the ceiling more often. I think we've explored most of the floor, judging by the mini-map, so we'll head downstairs. Okay, what's next? A skeleton is up first. Oh, shit me! That's what I get for saying that I was lucky in avoiding the previous rock trap. I hate those rock traps. They're so difficult to spot. So I just hit restart to try again as the same class. So we're going to be a warrior again. I mean, I'm not too disappointed because we didn't put that much time into it, and I didn't feel like our warrior was doing exceptionally well. He was doing fine, but it wasn't like he found a load of great gear or something. Let's grab this ring. More rings. Another Dungeon of Jewelers. Rat doesn't worry me too much. It's not entirely worry-free, though. I mean, even rats can kill you if you're careless. I can hear more rats. More food. There we go. Oh, shitting hell. See what I mean? The rats did quite a lot of damage to me just because I wasn't paying attention to them. that makes them sound like they're just really needy, attention-seeking pets. You weren't paying attention to me, so I'm going to bite your leg off. Okay. We also have a sword. I didn't really use the sword. Maybe I should try that out. I would assume it has weaker range than the spear does, but let's give it a try. Of course, one of the downsides of the warrior is that if you want to use the shield, you can't also wield a torch. You'd think the warrior would have figured out a way to, strap a torch to his forehead or something, but evidently not. You can hear more rats. It's a very ratty floor, this one. That sounds bad. Oh, it's the rat busting through the door. Well, I will run away simply because we're so low on health that I probably don't want to fight anything, even just a rat. Oh, shit! No! Piss off! Get back! And that's it. Done in by a rat, as though to demonstrate my point. Okay, one more go. So, torches. And off we go. I mean, I suppose one of the things that's proving to be an issue here is that we are actually wielding a torch, which means we're visible to basically everyone. As Paul Dean of Shut Up and Sit Down mentioned on one of their podcasts a few months ago, in reality, when you're wielding a sort of old-fashioned flaming torch, you feel like you can't see a damn thing, but everyone can see you, because you're the guy walking around in the dark with a lump of fire in your hand. And I think that applies here. I mean, you do get good visibility with a torch in Barony, but you're also very visible to everyone else. Run, run! Oh, I assumed there was something attacking me from behind, because I was taking so much damn injury there. No, just stay away from me. I mean, I guess I should perhaps have used the shield a bit more, but I don't really grasp how the shield works in this. It seems to either cancel damage or at least reduce damage, but you basically can't do anything while you're holding it up. So you're just stalling for time anytime you use the shield. I feel like you might as well just flail away at your enemy with your sword. I'm going to switch back to the spear because I do feel like it has tangibly greater range than the sword does, which I think is pretty much the only advantage we've got going for us at the moment. In case you're wondering why I'm hiding in the corner, and excuse me clearing my throat, I'm recovering from a bit of a cough at the moment. It's because I'm trying to regain a little bit of health before I'm forced to take on that guy. Fortunately, he's decided to run away. We could have, of course, used the bow, so that might be worth doing to at least prevent us having to go toe-to-toe with enemies unless they just run straight at us, of course. Okay, run away, run away. You coming? You coming? I feel like I'm inviting them for pizza. You coming or what? Okay, spear time. Down you go. Yeah. Oh my god. All the legions of hell, skeleton-y hell, are coming through that door. Fortunately, the monsters do fight each other, so there's that. It's not just me against all of them, it's also them against them. Which, as I seem to recall, was touted as one of the innovative features of Doom when that first came out. The monsters attack not only you, but also each other! Okay. So, quick glance at the mini-map tells me we haven't inadvertently spotted the exit yet. And I'm deliberately not using the torch. I'm trudging around almost blindly here. Don't want to touch the headstone because they conjure ghosts. Trudging around almost blindly because... Oh, I suppose that's a danger. If I walk around in the dark, I can't see boulder holes. Oh, that's a nuisance. But I'm sneaking around in the dark basically to try and go undetected so I don't have to have another fight in short order. The art of mind warfare. I wonder if this will give me a skill or anything useful like that. Let's try it and see. Where are we? Number 9. Sun Tzu. To survive in these mines, you must be quick, nimble, and unseen. Well, I'm trying to be unseen, but it just exposes me to boulder holes. The steel of a sword shall become your best friend. In war, the way is to avoid what is strong and attack what is weak. Never go after the strongest enemies. Start at the bottom and move your up. From gnomes to trolls, not the other way around. You'll be wiser every encounter and get stronger. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. My feeling tends to be that in a lot of games, the most powerful enemies are the ones which will damage you most, and thus the ones you will suffer from most if you don't take them out quickly. But maybe Barony is designed in a different sort of way. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we won't. We quite possibly won't last that long. Okay, we've got a couple of reports and things. Not really bothered about those at the moment. I do like to read flavour text, and I'm one of those people who read most of the books in things like Morrowind and Skyrim. But right now, I have other things on my mind. Mainly, staying alive. Okay. So we are actually venturing into an area of this floor which we haven't explored yet. So hopefully you will find some good stuff, and at some point the exit. I'm glancing periodically at the mini-map to see if the exit pops up, because sometimes, if you've watched the previous videos, you will be aware that sometimes you'll pass within sort of spotting distance of the exit and it'll be marked on the map even if you haven't actually looked at it. That scroll, incidentally, was just a letter, as you'll be aware if you were reading the text on the screen, so I just chucked it away. No use to me. Not at this point, anyway. Okay. I would assume, then, that the exit is probably in that wide-open central area that's over this sort of way. A bit south of here. Might have to get a torch out just to try and spot it. Okay, well, there's some money. That's something. The area wasn't wide open, it just looked wide open on the map. Another scroll. Oh, that's the letter. It might actually be the very same letter. Still nothing. Where is this exit? I feel like we've pretty much robbed this floor of most of the goodies it has to offer us. So, just want to find my way out at this point. That sounded like it opens some kind of portcullis. Was there one around here somewhere? Was there? There was. Containing a treasure chest and a ring. That's a pretty good haul. Wow, lots of scrolls. That is a good haul. I mean, they might all be crappy scrolls, but at least we get to find out. So, let's have a read. Okay, food creation. That's good, since food is one of the most pressing concerns in Barony. You get hungry distressingly often. Your bronze shield suddenly breaks. Okay, so we're going to have to find a new shield. Duamzant? Wasn't that the same as the food creation one? No. Light. And then that's teleported us, I guess, by the looks of it. Okay, well at the moment we're emitting light apparently, although it doesn't look like we are. Could do with finding the carcass of one of our enemies, really. So that we can try and nick a shield from it. Okay, come on, we've explored pretty much every millimetre of this floor. Where the hell is the exit? Ah, here we go. Okay, well I'm just going to leave. Rather than hunting all over the floor for the remains of slain enemies. My pet hungers for human flesh. That usually indicates the Minotaur. So, let's leave. We were lucky to find the exit as early as we did there, but of course it meant we didn't gain any good stuff from that floor either. But as you'll know from previous videos, I like to just peg it if the Minotaur seems like it's going to come along. Okay, human person. So let's invite him along. He will help us out. Okay, we're actually getting weak from hunger here. Not bothered about the character attributes thing. The shield is broken, so we can't even use it. I mean, I guess I could sell them off. It depends on what sort of shop this is. Wow, that was a weird-looking spider. Okay. So, let's eat some cheese. We're still hungry. Eat some meat. Excellent. Help me out with the rat! God damn it. What was that? Just standing there. You meant to be helping me. Pardon you? I'm not going to pardon you, you selfish bastard. Alright, let's sell off some of our crap. I wonder what he'll buy from us, actually. Possibly nothing. I can hear a rat. Close the door behind you, ignorant lout. Okay. He might not buy anything from us. It does seem like a... I just heard a door open. What are you doing? Are you letting beasties in? Must be a different door. It looks like a kind of miscellaneous stuff shop. He is selling a shield. Couple of shields. Let's go with serviceable wooden shield. We don't have the money for a halberd, but maybe we will if we sell some crap. So, let's see if we can sell him a book. He doesn't want the book, so I'll throw it on the floor. What about this amulet? No. Well, what are you interested in? What kind of shop is this? You sell all kinds of tat, but you don't buy all kinds of tat. Let's sell him our sword. Okay, he will take that. What about the ring? No. Gems? No. Lockpick. I'm probably not going to get much use out of the lockpick. Will you buy that? You will not. God. What a git. Okay. I don't think we have enough money to buy the halberd, which we were eyeing covetously there. 279. No. What else do we have? We don't really have enough money to buy anything particularly useful. The shield itself will have to do. So let's equip that. And we're at less than half health, which doesn't make me feel optimistic. But let's have a go. No! Whoa! After you, then. God. Just charge off into the dungeon. Cheeky bugger. Okay. Well, I think we will proceed into this dungeon the next time. Face the ratty hordes another day. So, thanks for watching as always. Rejoin me next time when we'll continue the adventure of the slightly longer-lived warrior than the other warriors. I feel like we're not adequately tooled up with a small selection of food and an okay shield, but we'll see what we can make of this. If this guy will not get us killed... So, anyway, till next time, bye for now.